for our data management. First of all, I would like to tell you that Excel is a wonderful software which we could use for various kind of data management. So today we are going to show a very few basic data management tool which is which have very wide applications. So we would discuss today, but before that I would like to inform you that if you would like to see more such videos, please subscribe our channel. So now I'm going to start today's discussion with very basic one. Like most of the cases, we have some problem where we have some IDs like this. Suppose here we have put some 7-digit ID, and we need to create some codes from it and some area from it and some middle value from it. So what we could do with this? Suppose here what we have to do, okay, this 41, 51, 61, 71, 81, 91, 12, like these values, we need to extract from this 7-digit code to make a code list of it. So how we can do that? There's a very simple tool we could apply. The simple function is there, which is named as left. So when we are using this command, please look at this function very carefully. The left, then I am selecting the cell where the first number is, then comma, then how many digits I'm asking to extract from the ID to create the code. So we are asking for 2 digits to create the code. Now close the bracket and put enter. So you could see easily you would get 41, and if you drag it, you'd get the required code from your ID. Now suppose we want not 41 or like this, we want last 3 digits to create an area code for us. So what we could do, it is also very simple. Instead of left, we would extract the numbers from right. So the logic is right, then the number, then how many digits we want? We want 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. So that means it would be 0, 1, 2. So if we put 3, let's see. Wow. So it's there. So again, I'm telling you what's the formula we are using here. Okay, for the first one, we are using left, then the cell ID, that is A2, A for the column ID and 2 is the row ID, so A2, and then comma, we want 2 digits from here, so we are putting 2. So this is the code we are generating through left command. Now we want the area code where we want the last 3 digits. What we are doing, we are writing right. That means we want the digit from the right. And then we are putting the cell ID again. After comma, we are putting how many digits we want. That is 3 digits here. So this would give us the area code. I believe it's clear to all of you. Now, the next one, we want some middle value. Suppose we want 1, 0. These 2 we want in this middle value. So what we should write? So it's again very simple. We would first extract from right, and then we would again use the how many digits, sorry, from where you were asking for, from here we are asking for how many digits we want first. From the left we want first the 3 digits, so we would extract 3 digits from left, then it would become 4, 1, 10, but we need to deduct 4 also. That means from 4, 1, 10, we want only 2 right digits. So here the right digit command would work, comma 2. We would close the bracket. Sorry, we need to close the bracket here, and then here, and then enter. So we got the value like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 20. Okay. So this was the simple illustration how you can use this left command and right command to make some subcategory, substring category from your string category. So remember, all these are coming as string, otherwise it would show as 12, not 0, 1, 2. Okay. Now the second problem, suppose you have a data like this where you have Amazon.com, Microsoft.com, such kind of information is given in your data set. But you want to extract out only the name of the companies from here, like Amazon, Microsoft, Ambani, Tata, Reliance, Power. So here you could see very carefully, here we have one gap also. Okay, there is a space between Reliance and Power. So what we want to get the information only Amazon from here instead of Amazon.com. That means this .com would be rejected from this data. So how you can do that? So we would use two command here. Left command we have seen just before. Now we would use the left command. This is my required data cell. Now we would use another command here, which is find command. What it would find for? It would find for a string. So I will use double inverted comma here. And what it would search for? It would search for dot. So you could see I want to remove .com, .csv, .songs, .net from this data. So what we do, from where it would search for dot from this cell. So if it gets the dot, then what it has to do? It has to deduct one digit out of it and present the information to us. So you could see it's easily giving us Amazon, Microsoft, Ambani, Tata, and Reliance Power, the company name we are getting. So one small experiment you could do, suppose you are not giving -1 here. So that means dot, it would keep your data up to dot. So see, you could see here, it's keeping the data up to dot. So Amazon dot, Microsoft dot, Ambani dot, Tata dot. So to remove that, what you have to do, you have to give -1. That means it would reject one more digit from the data. So this is what we are looking for. Now, suppose you have a data like this, where you have name like Indranil Mukhopadhyay, Sandeep Sharma, Rajiv Kumar, Arpita Chakravarti, like this. But you don't want surname from this full name. So you want only a data with name. So what you could do? The logic is quite similar. If you have understood my last logic, you can apply here the same thing, left, and then the required cell, then comma, then it would find what it would find for. That is the trick here. It would not search for comma here, it would search for a space. So that is why what we have done here, we have given within invited comma a space, then comma, then from where it would search for, from here it would search for. Then what we want to deduct the space also. So -1 like before, and then enter. See, we have got the first name without the surname. Clear? Now, another problem we could face in our data, that sometimes the salutations are there like Dr. Indranil Mukhopadhyay, Dr. Sandeep Sharma, Mr. Rajiv Kumar, Professor Arpita Chakrabarty, Mrs. Sakri Negi, like this, and we don't want this Dr., Mr., Mrs., Professor like this. So what we could do? So in this case, we would use, or we would introduce another command which is mid. This mid function would help us to delete the salutation. So mid, then like before, I'm putting the required cell number, then comma, then it would again find what it would find for. It would find for again the space. Then from where it would search for? It would search for here, search from here, and then it has to add 1 with it, and then comma. Then what would be the length of the name? So like Indranil Mukhopadhyay, it could be say 10-15 digit name. So for the safe side, I'm giving 30. That means it would keep 30 digit after space. See, Indranil Mukhopadhyay has come without its salutation and all other names like before. So if you think that this 30 is too big a number, suppose you are giving 3, what is this? What would be the outcome? Let's see. You could see after this space only 3 digit, that is IND is coming. So to be safe side, you can give any number. Suppose I'm giving 300. It would also take only Indranil Mukhopadhyay, the name only. Clear? Now this was all about the valuable function, that is we have seen 3 different type of function here, left, then right, then we have seen combination of left and right, and then here we have also introduced another function, that is find function, and here we have introduced another function, that is mid function. Now this was all about when you want to split your cells into different numbers or different IDs or different salutation, different names, like this type of cases. But sometimes we need to add the cases, add the digits. How you can do that? So it is also very simple, but the function is entirely different. So suppose you have a data like this, okay, where you have state ID 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, just for illustration we have given these numbers. And suppose the district codes are given as 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96 and 97. But you want to create a code with this 2 digit plus 2 digit, that is 4 digit code you are trying to make in Excel. So how you can do that? There is a simple function we would use. So for that we would use this equal sign, then concatenate. This is the name of the function. Please take care of what you are writing, concatenate. The first 2 digits we would like to take, comma, then the second 2 digits we would like to take. The cell values you have to give to make it a general command. Don't give 10 or 91. You have to give A2 to get the values from A2, B2 to get the values from B2. Then close the bracket and put enter. So you could see easily it is giving 10, 91, and it would take this formula. Either you could copy paste it or you could drag it up to the cells you want this code. So it's giving us the code. I believe it's clear. So sometime we face some different kind of problem also. Like we want to create some code where we want not only 10, 19, we would also want to put some country code where this is in not numerical form, it's actually string form. So I want to create country, then state, then district. That means I want IND 1091 as the code. So to do that, write concatenate, then country is my first 3 digit I want, then comma, then state I want, then I want district. Then I would close the bracket, put enter. You could see I'm getting the code IND 1091, and if we drag it, we would get the code for all the cells. Now to make it a bit complex, I want a space after IND. How we can do that? So some modifications we need to do with our last comment. We would use the same concatenate command, concatenate, concatenate, then we want India, then comma, we want a space here. So how we have given space earlier? Double inverted comma start, a space, double inverted comma close, then comma, then I want state, then I want district. So after we are done, just close the inverted, close the bracket and enter. You could see IND space 1091 is our code. So that was all. This is the very basics of Excel, how you could use Excel for your data management. We are going to give more videos of such data management tools and functions, how you can use Excel. And we are going to give you some lessons related to Stata and how to extract data from ASCII format to any other usable format like Stata or in Excel. So to get the updates, we would request you to subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. All the best.